Hello everyone! Today we're playing Sleeping Dogs, the demo. This is a game that was released for PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 pretty recently. It was published by Square Enix, though originally it was supposed to come out through Activision. Apparently most of the development of the game was done under Activision. But under them, this was supposed to be a new entry in the True Crime franchise, True Crime Hong Kong. Activision ended up canceling the project because I guess they felt no one was interested in buying a new True Crime game. And they were probably right. Square Enix was impressed with the game though, and they picked it up. Then they rebranded it as Sleeping Dogs. And for some reason, when they did that, the game magically became a whole lot more interesting. So, let's play the demo and see how it turned out.
You! Are you shitting me? So what'd you do?
Nothing. Say nothing more. I came straight to you. Didn't want to start anything major, but without you knowing, you know?
So get this. A couple years ago, this guy Ming came to me and asked me to look out for him while he did business. Special K mostly, but other stuff too. I thought, why not? I'd take a nice little cut for my boys, no problem. But this week, I sent Jackie here to pick up the envelope, and he tells my boy to fuck off. Apparently, he's friends with Dog Eyes now, so we can all go fuck ourselves.
You want me to make an example out of Dog Eyes?
That Garton is gonna get what's coming in. Right now, I need someone to take care of me.
Alright, the demo just kind of throws us out into the middle of things without too much exposition. Basically what's going on is we're in the triads. We're an enforcer. And that was our boss we were talking to. There's some guy named Ming who is holding out on us. He owes our boss money and is not paying up. Apparently he's friends with another boss, and we have to show him who's in charge. It's a pretty good-looking game. This is the PC demo, though if you were playing the full PC version, it would look better than this, because the full version has access to an HD texture pack, which the demo does not. So even though I think this game looks pretty good already, if you had the full version, it would look even better. But, anyway, getting back to our objective, it did say we had to talk to someone to find out where Ming is. I think this is the talk button. No. No, she doesn't know where Ming is. But there are a lot of people around here, and I'm sure someone must know. Look at this guy. I mean, he's in this square all the time. I bet he knows where Ming is. He might even know Ming's phone number. Maybe he can call him for us. Maybe not. I thought that our guy was quite clear with what he wanted. I think he made his argument quite plain, what he wanted from that guy. What about this guy? He's a shopkeeper, right? So he's out here all the time. Surely he must know where Ming is. Because Ming has got to come around here from time to time, right? I think that's likely. Oh. As a triad enforcer, sometimes you're not aware of your own strength. Alright, she's also a shopkeeper. Let's bring her into the restaurant and have her be questioned by the boss. See what she knows, because someone's got to know where Ming is. Oh, by the way, our boss has a small, but kind of a nice restaurant up here.
You're not a bad person.
I think I would eat here. Got a menu up here. Let's see what they have.
It's not too late.
Number 107, the Super Fun Roll. That sounds good to me. Number 108 is Taro Dump.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
I don't like the sound of that at all. But I do like the sound of Super Fun Roll. I would have that. We can't actually grab her again because there's no fighting allowed in the boss's restaurant. If I could have maintained the grab, I could have just brought her in here and... Well, no, the boss wouldn't have talked to her. The boss would have probably have just stood there like he is right now. Deep in concentration, thinking about the money he's owed. what he's going to do to Ming when he sees him next. The thoughts going through that man's mind. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sorry, I have to delay the demo. I need to see how far you can do this. I haven't seen this before. There's got to be a limit to how far you can do this, right? Surely you can't just push him out into the street. I gotta figure that at some point it's gonna stop me from doing this. Maybe when I get to the stairs. We're almost there. Boss is just going for a walk. Don't mind him. No, he's still going. He is still going. Can we get him outside? Because if I get him outside, we're allowed to fight outside. I'm sorry, this really was not how I intended to do this demo, but I have to do this. I think the game froze. Oh no, wait, it didn't, no. The game just wasn't sure what to do for a second there. The game doesn't seem to be quite sure what it should be doing. I'm losing him. Where is he? No. Okay, there he goes. I can't actually go that way, because if I do, I'll get a game over for going the wrong way. I assume that's just a thing in the demo. I assume that they just wanted to cut off the whole open world aspect of the game in the demo. I can understand why they'd want to do that, but I was kind of hoping I'd be able to fight him. In the meantime, let's just show everyone who's boss. We're a triad enforcer. Even our own boss is scared of us. Yeah? You want to do something? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we actually have an objective marker here. It says 61 meters, so we actually... Oh, hold on. Some people don't learn. Alright. Don't mess with the triads. 61 meters, so that's where we have to go. And, Did those girls get approval from our boss for that advertisement? Because everything that goes on here, the boss has to approve. I don't know if they did. And they need to know they can't just do that. I think they know now. Everyone's got to know. And, Alright, these girls are obviously true professionals. They continue to dance in front of this advertisement, even though we rudely interrupted them. And I can respect that. I can respect true professionalism, so we'll leave them alone for right now. They've earned that.
I'll take some, thanks. I put in more noodles just for you.
Yeah, you did. He knows who we are. Gotta make good with the gangs by giving them additional food. So as you can see, this game, it's like an open-world crime drama sort of game. There's a bunch of games like that, but this is a new one. It actually seems pretty good. It seems more appealing to me. Whoa, what? I'll have to check the video on that. I thought I saw someone go flying across the screen down there. But this game actually seems better to me than a lot of the similar types of games that of this type that I've played. Something, though, that I'm not happy about is this restaurant. I don't think they have approval from the boss to operate. And it's a shame when that happens. But they gotta know. Everyone's gotta know. This is how things go in Hong Kong. That's right. You do not do this without the approval of the boss. Gotta show people who's running things. That's a shame when that's necessary.
You make it up for me tonight, and we got a deal.
Ming, I got a message for you.
Stop!
You didn't pay Winston, asshole.
That's right. Actually, none of these people paid Winston. This guy didn't. That guy didn't. Neither did she. Why don't any of these people just pay Winston? Is that so hard to give Winston his due? I mean, man. Hold on. Wait. No, she did actually pay Winston. She's the only good person here. Okay, she's coming with us. She's gonna be our sidekick throughout this game. We can trust her. We're gonna have adventures together throughout the seedy Hong Kong underworld. It's gonna be great. I don't know how long this game is, but we're gonna have a long, like, 20-hour adventure together. Hold on, there's Meng on that balcony, and oh, he jumped off after him, I should say. And no, over the rail. Oh no. We'll have to avenge her when we catch up to Ming. What? Oh, look who's back. People they just do not learn. What do you have to do? You know, if we didn't have to catch Ming, if I had more time, we would just have to show all these people that you pay Winston what you owe him. But we don't have time. I just barely made that checkpoint. And there's Ming in the distance ahead of us. There's no more people between us who owe Winston money, so there's no more distractions.
Kill him! He needs to be killed!
Alright. Now here's one of the things I like about this game. There's a system where you're fighting multiple guys at once. Does this look familiar? Yeah, it's basically the system from Batman Arkham Asylum, which was a really good system, so hey, copy it, why not? I have no problem with that. Yeah, fun little environmental stuff like that. All around. This game seems to have a focus on melee combat, which I really like. I generally like melee combat more than gunplay in games. I don't know why, for whatever reason. I just find it more fun. Oh, there's Meng.
Leave me alone, you fuck!
We can't leave him alone until he pays Winston what he owes.
It's one of Winston's guys! Take him
This
out!
is not hard to understand.
So I have to fuck you up!
You know, if he just paid Winston what he owed, none of this would be necessary. See, this wouldn't be happening. Neither would this. This is all in Ming's hands. If he just gave Winston what was in that envelope, none of this would be happening. Keep trying to grab, but he keeps... Yep, there we go. I have to counterattack, then grab. We'll take care of Ming's men, and then go after him. No, I'm afraid that's not happening. There's a variety of moves, though. My favorite moves so far really do have to be the environmental damage stuff. Or sometimes when you get a really good counterattack like that one. Actually, I'm losing a lot of health. I didn't notice that. But I think this is the last thug. Yeah, now it's time to take on Ming. Ming's a little bit tougher than these other guys, so we're going to want to wait and do counterattacks on him. Come on.
Dog Guy's gonna kill you! Fuck Dog Guys! Winston owns this area. You fuck with us, and you'll regret it.
Okay. But please, make sure Dog Eyes doesn't kill me.
Fuck! Hey, watch it.
Wei Sheng, I'm Inspector Tang. You have quite a rap sheet here. Multiple arrests in San Francisco, alleged ties to organized crime. And now you're here, enforcing for the Sun on Yi. You know, you don't have to throw your life away like this.
Your concern's really moving. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm suddenly realizing I should have never dropped out of art school. I could have made it. I could have been a real somebody. Thank you for showing me the light, officer.
I want to give you a chance, Shen, but you have to work with me. Then maybe I can cut you a deal. Oh, Superintendent, I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
Inspector, there's been a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding, sir.
As your superior officer, I'm instructing you to release this man.
But sir, I have it on record that he's Sun on Yi.
I understand that.
I can't simply just cut him loose. I mean, you're asking me to release a criminal with known connections to the Triad, and not only is it against
for God's
protocol...
sake, Tang, he's one of us.
What?
Jesus, Pendrew, let me get the door. There are few badges outside who didn't hear you.
It's all right, Wei. We can trust her.
Trust her? I just met her.
Congratulations, Tang, so now you know. Maybe now we can make sure that we're helping Wei, not making his job harder than it already is, hmm?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
No, you don't. Now see yourself out.
Permission to speak freely.
Denied. You need to be more careful, Wei. Much more careful. I can't bail you out like this again.
Sir,
I don't want to hear it. Just be careful.
And so we find, I guess, an early game twist that our man Wei is actually an undercover cop in deep cover as an enforcer in the Triads. So these are our rankings for the mission we just did, Night Market Chase. I don't know why our cop experience is so low, but our Triad experience is so high. Our job as an undercover cop is to be in the Triads, and that's exactly what we were doing in that last mission, so I think that's faulty.
What the fuck's going on?
Dog eyes shut up Winston's mother's restaurant tonight.
Winston, I just heard. Your mother?
She's fine. But 2 of our people were killed, and a couple customers were wounded. The police are there now.
Wait, he went after your family?
大佬, everyone's outside. 我哋隨時可以出發. Listen up! We're hitting a sweatshop on the waterfront. All his trucks move through that place. It's how he makes his money. I want it burned to the ground. Siwa runs the operation. Put that Gatan in the shallow grave. 你等緊乜嘢啊？走啊！
Winston, are you sure about this?
Of course, I'm fucking sure.
Look, what's the chairman gonna say when he finds his warehouse floating in the ocean?
He's not gonna like it. But there's no way Dog Eyes walks away from this.
So burn the warehouse, but take Suwa alive. Put him to work for you, and give the chairman a bigger cut than he was getting from Dog Eyes.
Okay, do it. Bring him alive.
Right, boss.
I like how if there's even one word of Cantonese in a line, the game will subtitle the entire sentence. Alright, so we have a scouting mission. Scouting. So we need reconnaissance, we need stealth. A stealth mission, okay. I know how to do these.
I know him.
Right, that's how these go, right?
I'm shaking everywhere.
Very stealthy. Getting all kinds of valuable information about the layout of the warehouse. No one will even know we're here. You know one thing I like about this game? Did you ever watch WCW in the late 90s? This game is a very effective Goldberg simulator. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Just do this all day. Also looks like there's elements of John Cena in it as well, if you're into that sort of thing. Alright, so our mission, as they said, is to burn this warehouse to the ground. But we also have to find... We also have to find, apparently, the guy in charge of this operation. Because we can't kill him, because it sounded like they were saying that the person who is someone who's even higher up in the Triads than Winston is going to be angry if that guy dies. Alright. This room has been scouted. It's been thoroughly reconnaissanced. If that's a word. Let's say it is. Alright, so in this room we have a little bit of a bigger problem. This grappler. He's tougher than the guys we've been fighting so far, so right now I think we're just going to... Yeah, he can grab onto us, and we don't want to wrestle him, because he will automatically throw us if we try to wrestle him. So I think what we want to do... We want to take out these smaller guys before we try to take on the grappler. So we can take them on one-on-one. Alright. Okay, just gonna back you up over here, sir. There we go. Alright, so now that he's down, Oh, hold on. Sir? I said I needed you up here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now let's try to take this guy on one-on-one. Okay, good. He can actually kill you pretty quickly if you fail those QTEs. You can see how, well, my health's regenerating right now. But it was pretty low. Jazz hands. Alright, I think this scouting mission is going pretty well. Pretty stealthy. Ooh, an open furnace. I'm a police officer. You're under arrest. Alright, we'll probably want to take out this knife guy first, so we can get his knife. Yep, there we go. By the way, you might have noticed with the control prompts, I'm using an Xbox 360 pad, which is actually pretty unusual for me to use a controller for a game like this instead of mouse and keyboard. The reason is because if you play this game, it becomes pretty obvious the game was designed around a controller, and was not really polished to use a mouse and keyboard.
Hey, who are you? I think I got one!
This becomes most obvious when shooting is introduced. Now, usually, you would say that using a mouse is much more accurate for shooting, and to some extent it is, but there's something that doesn't feel quite right. It sort of feels like camera movement in the game has a momentum to it that's independent of mouse movement, and it works well for analog sticks, but not so much for the mouse. I find the controller to be much more polished in terms of the control scheme, even though I do prefer using a mouse for gun aiming. You know, I never really understood why cover-based shooting became so popular. I find it pretty dull. People seem to like it, and if you like it, then this game has it. You got a little bullet time action going on too. I suppose I could have made that look a lot cooler than I did. What? Survived that. How can you survive the exploding propane canister in the warehouse? That's always automatic death. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the shooting, just because I don't really like using a controller for it, but it suits just every other aspect of the game better. And honestly, I do find the melee combat to be much more fun and satisfying than the shooting. I don't know what kind of ratio there is in this game of melee to shooting, but I do hope there's more melee. Hey, how you doing? Want to stand up, please? I know you... Yep, there you go. Alright, let's see if we can find Siwa, who's actually just up here.
Fuck. Siwa, you're coming with me.
Fuck you! You're not taking me alive! Stop! Alright, light it up!
Well, it looks like that Siwa is actually burning the warehouse for us. So that's a plus. I wasn't sure how we were going to do that, actually. Huh. Maybe we shouldn't mess with this guy. Wait, hold on. There's Siwa. Let's go after him. Oh, there he went. He got past us. But fortunately, he stops to take a breather. No, we can't throw him in the furnace. Sorry, we do need him alive. This is another part where the mouse control is very awkward, using the camera while doing this. It's much more natural with the controller.
What are you doing? Let go of me!
And I am saying this as someone who generally does like using the mouse and keyboard for 3D action games like this, first or third person action games. It just seems that the controller is much more made for this, and that the mouse and keyboard stuff was more like stuff that they put in because they had to, but not really anything... I don't think they spent too much time polishing that up.
Don't move! Shit! I said, don't move!
Fucking cops.
Let go of me! Ah! Fuck!
And that mission is over. I wouldn't say that we succeeded at it, though, because it looked like Siwa got away at the end. And once again, our triad experience goes way up, and our cop experience barely does. I don't know why. I thought that was some fine police work. Right, so that's the end of the demo. Just the 2 missions, not really any open-world stuff. Very limited as far as how that goes. So you don't get too much of an impression on the open-world aspect of the game, just the more focused mission parts. You get an idea of the melee combat, of the weapon combat, what the basic story is all about. I liked what the demo had to show. I thought that this was really quite fun. Generally, I don't really like the open-world crime drama type games. But this one I had a lot of fun with the demo, so I might look into picking this one up. It's generally been reviewed positively, it looks like. Yeah, another aspect of the game is supposedly there's a heavy emphasis on driving and racing. That was not in the demo either. Story is the kind of thing that you might have seen from Hong Kong cinema before. It's, not really trying to be anything new as far as that goes. It looks like it's just cribbing heavily from existing movies. And, I mean, that's alright. Right. So that's it. That's the end of the demo. As it says, Sleeping Dogs has martial arts action, gunfights, brutal takedowns. It has a mature and gritty undercover cop drama. It's It's gritty. And mature. Well, the story seemed kind of interesting. Like I said, I like what the demo had to show. I think it was interesting. I think that it's something I might like to try. So, that's the demo for Sleeping Dogs. I'd recommend giving it a shot.